The dragon egg is one of the rarest items to obtain, but it's protected by this. So I'm going to be building my own custom boss and fitting it with attacks and defenses because this player really wants
the dragon egg.
I'm gonna have to hide this. The first step in building any epic boss fight is to build an epic boss room, because fighting Bowser outside your grandma's house just doesn't seem that cool. Which is why we need to dig a giant hole to put the room in. This is taking way too long. Why don't we resort to something that has always worked? Grade A level explosives. To do this, we are gonna need to collect a little bit of sand, and also a whole lot of gunpowder. Oh my god. Getting TNT is very important because in 24 hours, Wookiee will be coming after the dragon egg. Which means that I need to save as much time as possible and have the whole boss fight finished by then. I'm really bad at this game. That is definitely more than enough TNT. Actually, it's really not that much. Okay, so the hole has been dug, and this thing is massive, like your mom. We can now move on to phase 2 of this boss, building an acid lake. And the first step in that is to fill this whole ground floor with lava. I just realized how long this is gonna take. Dude, look at this! Look at this! I'm literally going insane. Okay, so that took way too long, and what I'm about to do is going to take much longer. Basically, I want to cover this whole lava pool with 7 layers of purple glass in order to create this cool looking fade effect. The only problem is, I only have 7 glass. As we know, mining sand is going to take way too long. So what I need to do is I need to make a farm that's gonna make sand much quicker. But in order to do so, I need to collect a couple of materials such as iron, slime, redstone, a cat, come here, kitty, wood, okay, maybe I don't need the cat, and a whole lot of cobblestone. With these materials gathered, we can build this very legal sand farm. What the fuck? I also need to build this very simple redstone machine. I have no idea what this does. Now, I think if I just throw down some sand here and turn this thing on, I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. All right, what about now? Yes, okay, great. All right, now that we know it works, all I have to do is build this 3 more times. This is gonna take a while. Fingers crossed this all works out. Because I'm going to go AFK for a little bit just to see how much sand I can get. I actually don't think this farm is effective at all. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I was a little wrong. I'm already out of glass. This is god. Yeah, I'm done. Layer 1 of 7. Why do I do this to myself? From here, I spent about the next 2 hours doing nothing but placing glass. I should really go outside. Alright, and this thing looks kind of bad. This looks so much better in, like, pictures. Did I not make it, like, deep enough? Oh, wait, it might be because I have Fulbright on. Wait, let me turn off Fulbright. Oh my god. This thing is menacing. Dude, if you aren't scared looking at this, you are lying. It does look kind of stupid from the side. Now I knew this would take long, but it took a lot longer than I expected. But at least now that we have the bases done, we can get started on the actual boss. Now the idea that I had for the boss was a giant skeleton king, and then just a whole bunch of redstone to attack you. The only issue with that is that I have 24 pieces of bone blocks. And seeing how much time the floor took, we're gonna need to ramp things up a little bit. So instead of building a skeleton farm and getting all the bone blocks from there, I'm just gonna rob other people. Well, what's this? A conveniently placed chest filled with bone blocks that I totally didn't have to mine for all of it because no one on the server has any bone blocks? Excuse me. All right, the first thing I want to work on is a little spine. It's not gonna be little. It's gonna be a spine. All right, so far I've built, yeah, I have no idea what this is. But I mean, like, the idea is to build a giant spine right here. I'm not very good at building anything that has to do with, like, anatomy. But you know what they say? I have no idea what they say. I mean, this doesn't look that bad. It just looks nothing like a skeleton. Maybe if I just start building the rib cage from here, it'll start looking more like a skeleton. That was embarrassing. That actually doesn't look that bad. I'm like genuinely surprised I built something that doesn't look like absolute dog shit. And as nice as this thing looks, it still doesn't work. See, every boss fight, of course, has to have a health bar, or else the boss is gonna live forever. But with this one, we obviously can't bring down the wither health bar, or whatever it is. So we're gonna have to implement a heart system into this thing. But in order to do that, we're first gonna need to grab ourselves some redstone lamps. Oh, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. I missed. And I already have a whole lot of redstone. Oh my god, that looks terrible. Oh, that looks so cool. When have I ever built anything that's bad, aside from that one time? Okay, I've built a lot of terrible things. Basically, what's gonna happen is when I deal damage to the actual boss, these heart systems will turn off slowly until the boss has no more hearts left. For this to work, though, I need to do some redstone. Oh god. If I throw the item, it should go back into this. How the hell? That's not how it's supposed to work. This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I gotta break the whole thing. I just have to break this whole... Okay, so if I click this button, it should light up the next layer. I don't know. God, oh my, this isn't gonna work. So I followed a tutorial. And this is what I built. Basically, if I have a bunch of redstone repeaters right here, then I have more of these redstone things here. What's gonna happen is every time I press this button, the next redstone torch will deactivate. Which means that now all I have to do is take this machine and hook it up to this thing. Oh god. Oh my god, that scared me. At this point, the redstone has been hooked up, the skeleton has been built, and if I press this button, the skeleton should lose this heart. But if this doesn't work, I had just wasted a complete hour. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes, it worked. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. This is a lot more anticlimactic than I expected. But oh my god, I'm so happy that... Dude, I was not expecting that to work. But this boss does look a little bit underwhelming. I mean, he is only a ribcage, but you get the point. So what I'm going to do to add a little bit of spice is I'm going to impale him with a spike. And that did sound a lot better in my head. Which means that I need to go on a little mining expedition to get some blackstone. After that, I spent a little bit of time designing the first blackstone spike. That actually looks pretty cool. Time to do this again. 7 more times. What the hell, man? That's not very nice. Oh my... The spikes are done and this thing looks awesome, dude. Look at how they just stick out of the ground. I mean, yeah, that is what spikes do. I mean, the whole dungeon is looking pretty cool, except, well, why don't we continue working on the actual boss by building up its right arm? Alright, and it looks... It literally looks like a 5-year-old made that. I gotta do this again. Alright, that looks so much better. I mean, it still looks like dog shit. Now, the heart system is controlled by the ribcage, which means that I want the attacks to be controlled by the arms. The idea right now is to build a TNT launcher that'll throw TNT from behind the boss onto the player. And I think I know how to build a TNT launcher. I have no idea how to build a TNT launcher. After realizing that I was running a bit behind on schedule, I decided to switch the TNT cannon with a new plan. The new plan is to shoot fireballs out of the skeleton's right hand onto the player right here. And it still didn't go exactly to plan. Wait, do fireballs even hurt players? Alright, so here's this totally safe machine that totally won't harm me and totally won't do any damage to me. Okay, so if I place a redstone block here, this thing should do a lot of... Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't do that much damage, but I do have full diamond armor. We need to get a whole lot of fire charges. And the 3 main ingredients for a fire charge are coal, gunpowder, and blaze powder. I can get coal and gunpowder, but I can't get much blaze powder. And I mean, there's absolutely no way I'm going to build a whole blaze farm. The first step in building a blaze farm is to mine out all the blocks around it. What the hell is that? After that, you want to cover the whole spawning platform with a bunch of torches. Then create a glass cage around the farm to keep the blazes trapped inside. Lastly, realize that there is no way I built this one block off. I have to restart the whole thing. One mental breakdown later, we are done. Oh my god. Oh. And finished with absolutely no problem. Don't mind what just happened. Now I'm gonna AFK this thing just for a little bit, just to see how many blaze rods I can get. Alright, I think that's about enough AFKing. Oh my god. Was that a good enough YouTube reaction? So now that we have the blaze powder, all I need to do is get some coal and some gunpowder. This isn't my base, by the way. Alright, now if I take these 3 main ingredients, yeah. So if I do a little bit of this, I fill these up with some fire charges and then turn it on. Wait, where is the player supposed to stand? Since I have a lot of excess blackstone, I kind of want to build up islands in the middle for the player to stand on. And I want to build like 3 segments for the player to stand on. Okay, so this is the main segment done. Well, not really done. Now I want to have 2 smaller platforms, one right here and one right here. Once I had the segments finished, I went and made the islands look like islands. Okay, all 3 of the islands are completed. Now we can actually get back to the things that matter. Killing people. So I spent the next little bit designing and placing down the rest of the fire charge launchers. Now if I flick the lever... Oh, it's sick. This thing works. Now, this attack is cool and all, but this thing is nowhere near done. We've made a ton of progress, but time is ticking and Wookiee is coming, which means that we should probably get to work on the second hand. Now, you might be wondering, Aeon, did you build the same exact hand but flipped? Listen, man, why don't you shut up? Now, I don't want this hand to be completely useless, which means that we need to assign this hand its own special attack. To do that, we first need to place down a couple of redstone lamps right in front of the islands. If any of these redstone lamps go off, then that means the island that the player is standing on is gonna get attacked. Meaning that the player has to move out of the way or, you know, they die. Now, what I want is this attack to be an arrow launcher that will drop down and hit the player, which means that I need to craft a whole lot of dispensers. So I grabbed some cobble, redstone, and on my way to grabbing the bows, whoa. What the hell? Oh, I actually died. This actually sucks. On top of already being behind schedule, I now had the chance of losing all my items. If I couldn't get back to where I was before the items despawned, I would have to give up the dragon egg to Wookiee. Dude, I don't know how that happened. If I lose my items, I will lose so much time. What's worse is, like, the items might have just fallen into lava. Dude, I can't even sprint. I literally have no food. Dude, I don't even remember where the items are. Okay, I'm just gonna break some blocks in this tunnel and hope that this is the right way to go. Oh, this tunnel. Okay. I just gotta walk down and pray that my items are there. Are those my items? Yes! Oh my god, that was so close. I don't think I lost anything. Anyways, I gotta get back to collecting dispensers. Yeah, you're not a spider. After getting enough string, I made a boatload of dispensers. This is the most painful thing I've ever done. Okay, now that we have the dispensers, all we need to do is just place them down above these platforms. Wait a minute. That is so satisfying. Island 3, fully completed. It's never gonna get old. Now, instead of having these dispensers sitting here collecting dust, I'm gonna put some more dust on them. Redstone dust. Get it? Because it's like, I'm in crippling debt. Now, this redstone dust would be kind of useless if we couldn't turn it on. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect all this redstone to a redstone hopper clock. Every 20 seconds or so, this thing turns on and has a 50-50 chance of either activating the middle island dispensers or the outer island dispensers. But I mean, let's be honest, you don't really care about that. You just want to see me do the funny block placing thing. After connecting all the redstone, this thing should... Oh! It actually dropped it. It dropped it. Oh my god. I did not expect this thing to work, especially since I have no idea what the hell I just did. And the coolest part about this is that it all utilizes like intricate redstone. Oh my god, I sound like such a nerd. Now, the only problem with this system is there's literally no way to fight this boss. My plan is to add some target blocks in the hands of the skeleton that would weaken him every single time you shot at him. And it should look something like this. I didn't even bother to line up the shot. That's how long this thing took. But look, now when monkey shoot... I said when monkey shoot, the lantern lights up and nothing happened. No, why did nothing happen? Oh, I forgot that I literally don't have any arrows. Please don't tell me I have to go make a skeleton farm. Okay, so the way to build a skeleton farm is like this. Find a skeleton spawner. Step 2, blow up the area around it. Step 3, realize that you can blow up a mob spawner. Are you serious? Step 4, find another mob spawner. Step 5, mine it out like a normal person this time. Step 6, contemplate your life choices. I wanna die. Step 7, realize you did it all wrong. Dude, it's 3 AM. I just want to go to sleep. Step 8, give up and follow a tutorial instead of trying to be a smartass.
The easiest skeleton XP farm.
And there you go, a fully completed mob spawner. It's just that easy. Dude, what the hell? This guy looks drippy as hell. Alright, cute fella, I'm gonna name you Bobbert. Bobbert, you get to live another day and also see your friends get murdered. And after a bit of AFKing with Bobbert, wow, I love Bobbert, we have a solid amount, no, an adequate, no, an inexplicable, okay, I gotta stop. We have a good amount of arrows. Now, arrows aren't the only thing that I gained out of this AFK session. I also thought of a new attack for the boss. But before we do any of that, I want to move Bobbert over to the boss dungeon. No, Aeon, don't cut away to the typical hardcore. No, Bobbert. Get out. Oh my god, he's about to kill himself. Dude, am I seriously gonna have to fill this all up with kelp? Okay, now come here, and then I'll just do this. Follow me, let's go. Let's go, buddy. But stop trying to shoot me. Stop. 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 Oh my god, it's almost time. Bobber, you're gonna burn up. In here. In here. Trust me, you'll be safe in the chicken shop. Bobber, I swear. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I just killed a man to save you. I literally just killed a man to save you, and you still want to kill me. Barbara, I swear to God. Yeah, okay, you can't hit me while we're in the boat. Yes, we're so close, Barbara. I just need you to sit right here. Oh, yes, yes, we got Barbara here. Okay, okay. Not only did I get Barbara in here, but I also managed to move all the arrows from the farm into the dispensers right here. Wow, dude, this looks so cool. Now, the only logical next step is to build the head of the boss. Right? Wrong. I decided it would be kind of funny if we had smaller skeletons shooting at the player while they were fighting the boss. So I spent the next hour moving skeletons from the farm to the dungeon. That was my worst idea today, aside from maybe like waking up. Okay, so the basic idea I have is to hang these guys up on the wall. I just realized how bad that's up. But I want to build like a lantern cage looking thing and then put all the skeletons inside. Okay, that's actually not looking that bad. Okay, so now the idea is to move one of these skeletons that I have trapped in here into that lantern thing over there. There you go. Look at it. All right, we actually got one of them in. Now I just have to do this 7 more times. Alright, I'm fully done, and this thing actually looks really good. I put my friends' heads on the skeletons, and I guess Jet's head as well. But dude, this thing is genuinely looking awesome. It looks exactly like my dungeon at home. And enough beating around the bush, it's finally time to build the head of the skeleton. Whoa, relax on the dramatic music. It's just a skull. Okay, so I think the best way to work on this skull is from the bottom up, and by the bottom, I mean the jaw. And this thing looks... Oh my god. This thing looks like the Tin Man from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. If we extend this thing to be just a little bit wider, it might look a lot better. Okay, actually a lot better. Okay, now the next important part of this build are the eyes. Actually, not bad. Have I actually made something that looks good? I definitely didn't watch a tutorial. See, since this thing is the Skeleton King, I think it would only be fitting if we gave this thing a crown. Now, this thing looks cool and all, but definitely not scary. So I'm gonna add something to make this thing look scary, terrifying, even menacing. And everything in life that I know that is scary is has horns. God, what a stupid mistake. Now, what I'm trying to go for is this like twisted horn feel. Oh my god, it actually kind of looks good. What the hell? I'm actually getting so lucky with these builds. I mean, no, I am the best. I'm the best. I never make mistakes. I know exactly what I'm doing. This thing is looking so cool. I've only got an hour left. This means that I need to connect up all of the redstone. Now, I also want to build up the treasure room to hide the dragon egg, and of course, Bobber. I mean, just look at him, man. And also, I just want to fix up the wall behind the boss because I don't want you staring at literal granite. I mean, it's granite, come on. Okay, and I think this thing is actually finished. And would you look at that? Just on time. Okay. Follow me, Wookie. Welcome, Wookie, to the skeleton boss battle. Yo, dude. The boss has 3 lives and 3 different attacks, and your job is to beat the boss without dying once. And if you win, you get the prize that you desired all along, the dragon egg. Oh yeah, Wookie. And one last thing, don't forget to subscribe.
What?
Listen, man, I really need the money. Okay, Wookie, the boss fight starts in 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my god, it's fire! Moving on, bucket.
Alright, Wookie, the first target is about to be open.
Dude, what? Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be shooting. Did I hit it?
No, dude, 1 life down.
Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, okay. Dude, this is actually kind of difficult. I was not gonna lie, I was not expecting this. This is honestly harder than the Ender Dragon, dude.
Left end's about to open.
No. Okay, I'm leaving. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I think I can. I hit it.
Okay. Dude, I genuinely can't believe how well you're doing against this thing. Get ready, Wookie, because the last target block is about to drop in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go! Yo, is that it? Did I win?
Yeah!
Yo, let's go. I'm not gonna lie, this boss is way better than all the other ones.
Well, as promised, Wookie.
There's 2 skeletons here!
Hey, if you enjoyed this video, you might also like this one. And while you're at it, follow me on Twitter because you get to name this boss